And the last thing, the most important piece is we're going to take the North and never
The
give it
NFC North
back.
just continues getting better. If there is a division in the NFL that proves the salary cap is real, it's the NFC North. Two of the teams in the division are both paying their quarterbacks over $50 million a year, the Packers and the Lions. Those two teams are not spending big in free agency. Then you have the Vikings and the Bears, two teams with quarterbacks on rookie deals that are both going crazy in this year's free agent frenzy. With Caleb Williams and JJ McCarthy both on rookie contracts for another 3 to 4 seasons, both the Vikings and the Bears are in a position to be super aggressive. And both teams have come out in free agency swinging for the fences. The Bears have been attacking the trenches, adding Joe Tooney, Jonah Jackson, Drew Dahlman, Grady Jarrett, and Doo. But the Vikings have spent just as much, signing two big time defensive tackles, both Jonathan Allen and Javon Hargrave, as well as landing one of the top guards on the market, Will Fries, and adding his teammate, a top center option, agreeing to a deal with Colts center Ryan Kelly. Both of these teams are making waves in the trenches, and the bottom line is clear. Both the Vikings and the Bears are better football teams today than they were 72 hours ago. The NFC North was already the best division in football, and it's just gotten better. The Packers have also added one of the top guards on the market in Aaron Banks, and they signed a cornerback I really like as well, Nate Hobbs. And the Lions have also made a big move at cornerback. They might have lost Carlton Davis in free agency, but somehow they found a better corner, DJ Reed, and ended up paying him less than the Patriots gave Carlton Davis. So that's a solid move by Detroit as well. DJ Reed is a great cornerback and an upgrade if you ask me. But it's clear that when you're looking at this year's free agency, the salary cap is real. But on top of the NFC North getting better, when you look at this year's free agency, you can see that the NFL salary cap is actually real. Look at the teams that have expensive quarterbacks, and you won't see very many free agent moves. The Lions, the Packers, the Eagles, the Chiefs, the Bills, and even the Falcons, who have Michael Penix Jr., but they still have Kirk Cousins on the roster. Now look at the teams that have quarterbacks on rookie deals, and you'll find the biggest spenders of the entire offseason. The Bears, the Vikings, the Commanders, the Patriots, and even the Panthers. And what do they all have in common? Quarterbacks on rookie deals. I was watching NFL free agent coverage and saw Sam Acho talking for 5 minutes about how he didn't know why the 49ers were letting some of their best players go. Why didn't they re-sign Dre Greenlaw or their safety Tufanga? Why'd they trade away Debo Samuel? And the answer is just so simple. The 49ers have had Brock Purdy on a rookie contract, and they went all in for the last 3 or 4 years. Now they're preparing to pay Purdy potentially $60 million a season, and they have to clear some space in order to do that. Another point here is since Purdy was a seventh round pick, they do not have a fifth year option on him. You only get fifth year options on players picked in the first round of the NFL draft, which further shortened that rookie window for the 49ers. But they also paid him a lot less than first round picks make, but their rookie window is now closed. The NFL landscape just isn't hard to figure out, though. Teams that have quarterbacks on rookie deals, they can spend a ton of money, especially if they have their salary cap in order. Teams that are paying quarterbacks $50 million or more a season cannot spend as freely and have to choose wisely when spending. But that's also a warning for teams that have quarterbacks on rookie deals. We see how diligent the Packers and Lions have to be now that they're paying their QBs big time money. That day is coming in Chicago, which makes it even more important that Ryan Poles in this front office is aggressive right now. This is our window of opportunity, and it's the best opportunity to compete going forward that we've had in over 30 years. These next 4 years are exciting for Chicago Bears fans. While you still can win in the NFL after paying your quarterback, it just requires your front office to be very diligent and have careful planning. It also hurts a lot more if you miss in the draft. The NFC North, though, just continues getting better, but the team that improved the most this week is clearly the Chicago Bears. The Packers and Lions both lost a couple of players, and the Lions also lost both of their coordinators as well. But both of those teams have been smart when it comes to free agency. But neither one has improved as much as the Bears or Vikings. But the Vikings have made just as many big moves as the Bears, but they also lost their starting quarterback in Sam Darnold. So I don't think it's hard to argue here that no team in the NFC North improved more this week than the Bears. Minnesota now has a huge question mark at quarterback with J.J. McCarthy, although I do expect Kevin O'Connell to work his magic and get the best out of him. And that makes the NFC North extremely competitive again and possibly still the best division in football. But early on, it looks like the division will be wide open and up for grabs. Any one of these teams can walk away with it. I think the Vikings and Packers are both going to be good, but I would currently have the Lions as the favorite, with the Bears coming in with the best chances of dethroning Detroit. This team is ready to win now. Ryan Poles' work is not done yet. It's imperative that he has a big draft and makes a few more value signings in free agency. But he's already filled all of our big holes heading into the NFL draft with 3 picks in the top 41 slots. Nothing comes easy in the NFL, but I do expect the Bears to compete for the NFC North this season. And that's something I have not said since I created this channel 3 years ago. I don't think you can write us off anymore. And there's a legit chance that we can be the team that goes from worst to first this season. Today is the official start of the league new year, so a lot of the moves that weren't official yet will become official today, and we should have an update on the Bears salary cap as well. Stay tuned, guys. I'll be back to cover any more breaking news as well. Remember to hit that like button for me, and until next time, bear down.